Greetings, hello and welcome back to more Longbow of the Chosen and another smash and grab mission. I like to call these the old school kind of style smash and grabs, because in Longbow 2 only this version existed, not the crate extraction. But, you know, if you haven't played Longbow 2, then you're not aware of this, and now you are. Educational series. What? 6 crates? Okay. Okay, I'm here for it.
Confirmed. Hostiles making the rounds.
Right, and we got some bad guys right from the get-go. Can we actually push? Absolutely. Murder them, I mean, destroy them, I mean, shoot them right away.
On my way.
And let's do this then. We're gonna lead the target on that guy who's a little bit more in the open. Gonna make sure Andy stays concealed.
On my way.
Bring you over there. And shoot the other guy.
This might be useful. By the numbers. This looks valuable. There you go.
A loot drop. I'm here for it. I'll take it. Right. And check what the tower hack is next turn. Yeah, bring you down here. Alright. What you got? Oh, we got actually 2 tower hacks here. Video feed, disorient. Reinforcement is the downside, and a bad stat here. I would have liked to disable that just to make it easier on Andy here. But,
Roger that.
it is what it
What
is.
am I doing with this?
Combine our scouting efforts here. I throw in a good old scouting protocol in that direction. Spotting absolutely nothing. There's something I think inside. So a blip of a health bar for a second there. Alright. Scratch needs to come up here next turn, move up steady. And probably is gonna take one shot and then needs to run to get a crate and get out on the other side of the map. It's a little bit of a risk, right? Bringing a DFA sharpshooter on this kind of mission. But I think it already paid off.
Okay. Zielpaket sichergestellt.
On it. Ready to rock.
Speed loader. It's kind of somewhat pointless with running on empty, having a speed loader also. Gonna reassign those attachments at some point. Alright.
Enemy sighted.
A little bit concerned that we're only finding like these small groups of 2 enemies. To do some proper cleanup here.
On the move. Hostile targets in sight.
That's more what I was looking for. Okay. We have a shot at this guy all the way over there. It's tempting, but what do we do about this? sectoid, depending on where he goes. I think we're better off moving closer here for another turn. I'm wondering if I can utilize this bus here to get somebody closer to that side. But you don't have any explosives or anything that take advantage of that. With a trench gun, that's not gonna help us much. Yeah, we've seen both of them. Let's just come closer with our shotguns, assaults, etc. I think you just chill there for a second.
Heading out.
Gonna steady. Well, usually we're gonna move and shoot anyway, but sometimes steady is not terrible.
All right, I'll go.
You join the rest of the party down here.
Bin schon dabei.
Maybe we can get some value out of chaining jolt. I'm not holding my breath for it though.
Covering now.
Might activate. So, who are the problems here? Need to get 3 additional tiles. That might work with dedication. We get 2 mobility, so 4 mobility on a yellow move. Which is, you need 4.5 to get 3 tiles. Maybe we can get there to trench gun down this path. Let's see. Yes, okay, so we don't need to use the teamwork. Trench gun these 2 guys. We might activate the 2 guys inside. No, that's a separate group. Triple sectoids. Okay. All right. Undying loyalty. Not sure if we can actually avoid activating these guys inside here. Here's a question though. So, chaining jolt. 2 damage. Doesn't really show you the radius of how it chains. Get a lucky shot on the caustic, we could actually kill the trooper. Trying to see how much of a squad side shot this is on that sectoid there, and it is fairly long shot from here, so it might not be the best hit chance. 8 HP Psi zombies is really going to be a problem. shots you have. Maybe we teamwork Jet and shoot the zombie. Let's see, if you can take down this guy and we caustic protocol this guy, we let those 3 zombies in the back do whatever they probably cause summon a bunch more zombies. But this way I don't have to go in with Ellie, Amy even. So we don't not activating that other group.
Geht klar.
Wonderful, 3 damage plus the burn. That takes care of that.
Happy now?
Takes care of that and removes the zombie from play. Or rather, didn't create a new zombie. So yeah, I think we're gonna teamwork here
Nothing to fear.
and then shoot this guy.
Bin dabei.
I didn't even see the zombie here, okay. Well, I guess if I'm moving away, he should not be able to reach me. He wanted to move over here though. He is able to reach me. We're going there. I can't just pull Jet back. That's just not how that's gonna work. You're not seeing the zombies. Really the big issue here. So maybe... So I wanted to break line of sight on those guys, which worked, right? So if he dies and the zombie is dead, they don't have line of sight on me, they don't see where my squad is. So the problem is the second part of the zombie being dead. Would go here. Should be away from this group. And should actually also give me good protection from this. And then we have a terrible SMG shot. Well, you've got 75 aim, my buddy. Shouldn't be much worse than the 85 we're having right now.
No problem, boss. Position compromised.
Okay, that's, to me, not quite clear how that activated. Which line of sight? Are we having some weird line of sight from this spot through this window or the way in the back? I guess. Well, that's not what we wanted. That's also not what we wanted.
Get 'em next time.
In Deckung.
A lot of additional bodies on the field now.
I'm under fire.
Okay, he's coming for Jet. Please be gentle.
I can't let that slide.
Not gentle. Not gentle at all. Okay, what can we see from here? First trooper, get that sectoid. Wish. Maybe if I move you first, then I can teamwork, which means I can move you in further.
Zu Befehl. Ich verleihe dir Stärke.
You could jolt. These are the only two you see. Oh, because we lost line of sight on a bunch of guys? Yeah, lost line of sight on that guy. It's not gonna be enough to get a kill. Maybe on this guy. Can't use premonition because we didn't have two actions. We had one regular action and a movement action. Alright, okay.
One down. Thousands to go. It's killing time.
Try to remember which one of these guys disappear when the corresponding sectoid disappears and which ones don't. Burrow blade I want to take. Okay, so we've got one more sectoid somewhere here. One somewhere in the back. And this guy. Question is also, what kind of weapon? I do have a weapon that kills this guy here. Um, okay, I don't think these will... No, this is only 10 mobility on both of them. They can't really reach anyone. So if I kill this guy, and he comes here, stuns guns here, and we finish off that 1 HP guy with our hunter.
Sure thing. What did you expect?
Comes here. Sees the guy who's behind the building.
It's quiet time.
Done in on this guy, which does not kill any zombies. Okay.
Well, how about that?
Kills the zombie that I didn't even saw in the first place. I didn't even see even. What are we looking at? 8 turns. I think I can steady one more turn and start moving next turn. Right. Get a little bit of slugshot value out of this.
Nicht gut. Schon
So we'll
unterwegs.
continue moving here. Just don't fully freeze me. Oh, yeah, it's fully frozen, of course. So we got the crit,
Shabby.
got the kill, clean out that zombie. Alright. It's one problem solved. We've got combatives against this guy. This is the big problem right now, which you can't really do anything against. Gotta get that loot. Can get, but you are also the only one who can do some damage. No, you can't even. Maybe we can reposition somewhere where you can actually damage this guy. I don't think there's any place where we can get a shot on this sectoid. But here. And we don't... You're not an officer, right? No. Don't have an officer.
10-4. We're green to go.
So even a max damage crit will not kill this thing. So the sectoid is flanked. I need him to move, and I ideally need him to move somewhere where he doesn't flank me for another shot. So he could easily move like to these squares. He can move back there. I can't prevent this, but I can prevent like these close range tiles from there.
Getting it done.
Up.
Wird
And grab
erledigt.
that loot. Yeah, you're flanked to the sector potentially,
Ich habe die Beute.
but I guess we have a little bit more shields back here. Yeah, this could be a problem. Yeah, I don't think our combatives triggers if we're frozen.
Okay, this is bad.
Zielobjekt lokalisiert. Ziel eliminiert. Paket. Kein Problem. Das war doch klar, oder?
Okay. So far so good.
Copy that.
Assuming there are no more enemies left.
Stepping off. All right.
See if we get an alien turn. No, okay, no alien turn. So it's just logistics of getting all the crates picked up
I'll be there soon.
and getting to the evac.
I'm going.
You take this one, you take that
Rolling
one.
out.
Bin dabei. Wechsle Position.
Leaves you for this one up here.
Affirmative.
And the most efficient combination.
Got your
Paket
stuff
im
here.
Schlepp.
Seems doable.
Rücke vor. Bin gleich da.
Not a
But I
problem.
think, yeah, we've got 4 turns to spare. This is fine.
I've got the package. Don't you ever find another one quite like it. No need to ask twice. It's over here. Got it. Moving.
Zielobjekt
Been a
sichergestellt.
while since I got 6 crates out of one of these missions. Either because, you know, it didn't spawn 6 crates or because I didn't have 6 soldiers. So,
Bewegung, Bewegung.
that's a plus.
Got it covered. Good.
2 injuries though.
I'm all over it.
It's not fantastic.
Solid copy.
Bin unterwegs. Ab nach Hause. Avenger, this is Firebrand. Package is secure.
Roger that. What's over there? Packing it in.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Did everybody bring their chair? Okay, alright.
I hope you're ready to be famous.
Oh yeah. Chair enthusiasts everywhere will be looking at this and saying, yep, those are chairs.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
The problems of modern society, you gotta keep the shareholders happy. Alright, so you had 3 points of damage and you're out for 9 days. You had 1 point of damage, out for 12. It's nice to see that wound timers continue to be reliable. Okay, we can take Hey, stimulate, I don't know. Like, does anyone in the history of ever actually think this is a good perk? No, we're taking Bladestorm. We're taking Bladestorm. Like, I've never been a huge fan of Bladestorm, honestly. Especially, well, ever since my favorite Bladestorm activation was destroyed. But yeah, still gonna be the best choice out of those three. Yeah, those injuries kind of hurt. But we got a bunch of supplies, alloys, crystals, and some other nice loot. I think we got all the loot drops from the guys. Get advanced mech weapons coming in 2 days, so I'm not gonna spend any supplies, because we need some supplies, first of all, to build mech weapons, second of all, to get the next research going, probably. Alright, so we scanned here for 2 or 3 days, and we didn't get LIB2 to spawn, so there's a good chance we won't get it with a good timer in this cycle, which sucks, right? Because we're already pushing Vigilance all the way up to 6, 7 with this mission. Now we probably won't get a supply rate from Western US, because 17 should keep that strength over here for a while longer. And who knows, might even pull out of New Australia to make this viable again. Anyway, I need a second region to run missions in, and I'm thinking we're gonna contact New Mexico. It's gonna be an expensive contact with 200.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications.
Still have enough for
we
boost.
can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Yeah, never mind. There's Orlib too, and it's not a absurdly terrible timer. Rescue VIP from Cell.
For the Eastern U.S. precinct.
It's gonna be a 4-man. Can tell you that much. You can hack the door. You can kill whatever comes out of the door. Throw some grenades. And then I'm kinda leaning towards our skirmisher for the last spot. Who did we have the last time? We had the bounty hunter, right? In this combo. Looks like 4.9 is your highest compatibility with anyone here for right. That's actually our skirmisher. And I do like that combo a little bit. And this way we have 2 people with mech weapons. Nanoscale vest for you. Do you have any worthwhile PCS? 1 speed. I think this is okay. How are we looking armor-wise? Got 1 trooper armor. Could we actually fit a 5th person in here? Bounty hunter. Maybe with some suppressors? Well, not having a rifle available seems a little bit suboptimal. Oh yeah, so we've got the other Crimsonlands here, obviously, and new one on our Reaper. Let's see. Who else could we bring? Could bring an officer. We have here. You have an advanced. I just put an advanced here. If we have another advanced suppressor somewhere, I need someone who can equip a lot of weapons, can make weapons available, and find me an advanced suppressor. No, not on any of those. I would like to gain 1 hour here. You have silent motors. Ideally, you're gonna be. Actually, does the trooper armor give infiltration reduction? It does. I don't like that it doesn't say that explicitly anywhere, but apparently it did, right? It cut 2 hours off a timer. I'm still thinking we need to start building some of these. It's a stealth upgrade for sure. Making sure everything is fitting together here. Much better protected already, okay. Look, it's random. Don't blame me for what the game does here. Okay, we got lip 2.
Ranger deploy.
Squad green to deploy.
Oh, I'm excited. Alright, min-max. Heater out of there. You in there? Yeah, still, well, we invested this. This is not like I can uncontact this region and get my intel back. And also, that will then, if we continue this and get the network tower, by the way, strength went down to 2 again. Here we go.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
All the weapons, everything, weapon, attachment, rockets, rocket launcher, yes. Give it to me. Elerium inspired, gotta be. You can't just inspire Elerium like that. I didn't want to go this way. I wanted actually to go mobile armor next. To get some grappling suits. Or, you know, catch up on some of these autopsies. That inspiration? We've got the cores, we've got the Delirium, we've got the supplies. And let's get this out of the way.
I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
Hey, we've got a faceless mission here. With one faceless. Who do we have in the Haven? Our technician, who actually has a laser rifle and full armor and an AP grenade. Nice, nice, nice. That shouldn't be a problem. I'm just trying to see. I'll squeeze it in here. You know, we're gonna have an extra long episode after the weekend episodes being a little bit shorter. Let's do this. Let's do this now. And then get the geoscape to the point where the other mission is ready to launch. A little bit of a Monday treat.
We're operating in the shadows.
We also have a resistance mech here. Okay, this should be something of a cakewalk.
I heard you.
Not gonna jinx it.
Move, move, move.
The crashed Sky Ranger thing.
Moving.
Aye.
And those guys with ballistic weapons.
Erotic.
Moving out.
Is the weapon handout? Usually on the far side of this.
Affirmative. Moving out.
I think we're just gonna run.
Got it. Moving.
Just gonna run, keep running forward.
Moving to designated coordinates.
See somebody. Okay.
I'm all over it.
And they just vanished.
Closing on target position now.
Yeah, the risk with these is always that you get too close to the enemy and then
Position confirmed.
find the second group at the same time, which probably don't want.
I'm going this way. Let's do this.
Chances are we're just gonna let them run into us and, you know, take the good old Eagle Rush maneuver. If they walk this way, now they walk this way. The second group is probably going to be on the other side of this, but let's do some scouting here.
On the move. Hostiles making the rounds.
Yeah. that in mind.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Okay, who's in the most awkward position here? Yeah, let's put you here. To potentially get revealed by them moving forward. Anybody else on Overwatch?
Looks to be one disturbingly erotic date. Moving to Overwatch.
Back. So we don't activate the second group at the same time.
Headed there now.
Watching over there.
Ah, we get spotted.
It makes you think.
It's still up.
I need a barrier mod.
Sector is dead. Based on one of the grubs.
Target asset sighted. Target neutralized.
Making sure that we get some XP on our Haven advisor here.
Let's go there.
We have a conundrum.
Maybe one tile closer will not activate that other group.
Okay, I'll go. Get it together.
Yeah, I wish you guys would get it together here.
I need a barrier mod.
Running out of shooters. Okay, that's someone who's gonna take an injury here, I think.
What's over there?
Lock and throw grenade. Sedatives are way too likely to have alarm cores.
Okay, so I got one.
I think we're just gonna continue, move forward, activate those guys. Activating them here on the left side, so that maybe they take bad positions that I can flank with my main squad.
Is it clear?
Which they totally didn't. Okay. Can resistance mag pick up loot? Probably not on the right tile. Okay, micro missiles do 3 to 6. Now, there's a fancy little trick that micro missiles do not destroy loot. It's not really a trick, it's like fact. Micro missiles don't destroy loot. And end of the story. Nothing else to see here. What do you have? You have an AP grenade, right? Frag grenade even. Okay, let's just frack that guy. Finish him off with Frost Protocol. That means we micro-missile the trooper in the back. Wonderful. Is not what that was. Yeah, maybe we can kill the guy with regular shots, yeah?
Can you feel so bad,
Looking
dear?
for ammo,
This
darling.
isn't my first science fair.
It's not my first science fair. What a line. Okay, Frost Sectoid. I'm just gonna... I don't want him to create zombies that then may or may not despawn when he dies. Okay, I think I need to go... Oof. I go here? I don't get the hacking icon, right, for when I can Frost Protocol, which is a bit of an interface issue, and I never like that.
On your order.
I should be able to Frost Arena or the Trooper, yeah? Yeah, look very, very concentrated while doing this.
I guess that'll be okay.
Do we get that loot?
Where to?
Just gonna...
If you say so.
Just move in on that whole thing.
Magazine here.
Baseless should not be able to reach anybody. Oh no, crit damage for 1 on the mech that automatically repairs.
Alright, I'll go.
Going full greed mode here on this one.
Got it.
Gotta make sure you get all the loot first. Data pad, nice. Okay. Objective for this turn, make sure the Faceless is dead.
Grenade deployed.
Good hit.
On the move. Hostile target down. I'm all out.
Shotgun into the face. That means... Let's see if we can get some initial damage in with some grenades.
Got one thing. Rock crushes scissors.
We have a second micro missile. I think we only have one, right? Shotgun does 5 to 8. You have 8 health.
I'm trusting you here.
Sure, you'll be fine.
Check it before you get running dry, right? Ammo.
Surprise second Faceless, even though there shouldn't be. It said 1 Faceless on the mission description. And you actually get to move? You kind of screwed up your... Are you in range? You're not. Why did you screw that up? You could have easily gotten in range here and sliced me. Faceless. Not as good as they used to be.
Back online.
Get in range, so I want to feed the kill to you if I can.
Moving to position.
I mean, I'm getting extra faces corpse, so shouldn't be complaining.
Confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
I think we need more dead aliens to get the effect we're going for.
Imagine you're one of the rebels, they barely survived the ambush, and then the Haven advisor who's there to protect you does that.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander.
Do we get a promotion out of this? Yeah, we'll stick in with the cold model here. See where that goes. Again, if we use the cold shot, right, we do already strike twice, so the second shot is hitting a frozen enemy, so we pierce armor. Okay, that tells us also there are no faceless here. So I think I'm actually super happy having 11 rebels and guaranteed no faceless. So I will remove the Haven advisor so we don't passively recruit anyone else, and we're not going to go on recruitment here. Of course, you can get 13 people, but if you have a faceless, all your other jobs are reduced by 20%. So 13 people with one faceless is worse than 11 people with guaranteed no faceless, in my opinion.
Setting course for Sector 8,
Also mathematically.
Mexico.
On a separate note, since I don't remember if we had a faceless here or not, you know what? You're the Haven guy. You know how to suss out those faceless.
The Elder's Hunter is after
Okay, the big question is this gonna be a region where we can actually run missions in, or is it gonna have all the strength?
New regional contacts located.
Strength 1, Vigilance 1. Wow. Okay. This couldn't be any better, honestly. I'll scan here. Newly spawned missions. Let's try to find some. We want to be here once this VIP extract, the alpha one, finishes.
Maximum power consumption reached.
Do remember I wanted to get the Mech Bay, right? So let's actually get World Soul in here. Again, makes no sense. I can, you know, it makes sense because then we have it. Now it doesn't tell me how much I'm missing for them to actually start a mech augmentation, but yeah. Oh, and we're not doing anything here right now. Okay, we need the arm transformation gears, even though that's all my money again.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
And let's get this excavated first. Guess debris is faster, and it's just supplies, right? 99 supplies. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Do I want a second trial by fire officer? Probably.
Against the Elders, we find nothing but success.
Okay, looks like we've got a rogue operative mission for a muton beleaguer. Let me just see. This is what expires in 6 days. But we do have the people. Actually, let me just wait 2 hours for Annie to be there. Yeah, we're skipping the mission, except we're not. So that we can bring an officer on this one. No. Would be once again nice to have trial by fire on that.
Make use of the ring facility and deploy our idle soldiers on a covert action with the resistance.
Okay, let's set this up then.
Setting course for Sector 9, Western United States.
Okay, scratch that.
Avenger plotting new course.
We just got advanced mag weapons, right? I probably should bring some of those on that mission.
Market is open.
Sell 2 datapads, 19 for the course. I'm still gonna sell 3. Like we already spent the 5 cores on Elerium research. I think we're really fairly decent, fairly good on core supply, core strength. Okay, 150. That's probably enough for like 2 advanced mag weapons. But I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here. A lot of interest though, now that I have money. I could totally turn our castle into a mech. Does it actually tell me 70 supplies, 1 core, 40 melt? Two days for that. Okay.
Setting course for Western United States.
Alright, so what are we doing? Another... Is it the 3rd VIP rescue from a vehicle that we're doing at the same time, basically? I think so. Okay, we'll bring our hunter, we'll bring our jugger. Bring an officer and bond mate here. don't have upgraded gear for the Templar yet, so I kinda don't want to bring them. Should also totally, I think, turn the Quartermaster probably into an officer. Actually, on second thought, let's bring a Grenadier here. We have airdrop on our specialist. I wanna get some value out of that, right? And let's grab the electrician. Okay, first things first. New gear. We do have a shotgun. We definitely want to go all the way down the list here and get a prototype plasma auto long rifle, which is one of those single shot sniper rifles for our hunter. And this is probably gonna carry the whole mission on its own. Like, not even joking. And we definitely want a mech cannon, and that's it. Okay, I'll give the cannon to you. You get the laser cannon. You get that fancy, beautiful piece of technology. Bring out the shotgun, sure, why not? Do I have some sort of sword for you? An alloy sword? Okay, I don't think I can get another scimitar. And I can. Much better. Is it though? And I thought it was also 4 to 6. Well, it makes you immune to poison and poisons your enemies. And look, it's better, trust me. By the way, I'm fairly certain I did alloy plating, didn't I? Yes. Why are we not building this? Why are we not funding this? Yeah, just all the trooper corpses I have, turn them into alloy plating. Start using that on everybody. Also the crit rounds. And I'm out of nanoscale vests. All those go in. Okay, quick weapon attachment check. Not fantastic. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter for you, really. Ideally, you're not taking shots anyway. Okay. We rescue our second... I was going to say second phases. Our second alien in Operation Blood Tomb. Rescue VIP from Advent Vehicle, which I think is like 3 missions in a row in the next 3 episodes. But yeah, not in today's episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.